The drivers we've talked to tell us a routine night of shopping along Michigan Avenue led to handcuffs and humiliation. Sitting on the curb while officers combed their vehicles, these drivers argued they were pulled over not for breaking the law, but for the color of their skin. Now, new records obtained by the ABC7 I-Team show city oversight officials warned police leadership about that same pattern we reported on, centered around a very specific group of officers internally called the 1863 Tactical Team.
I wear your seatbelt, I'll turn your signal, okay? I got a seatbelt.
93 seconds. That's all it took from the traffic stop to his car searched and handcuffs locked around Lamorris Bell's wrists.
I felt violated and scared.
Step up, come on out. Come on out, we'll rip you out.
When officers stopped Desmond Northington for not activating his hazard lights while parked in a loading zone, he too was cuffed and put on the curb, his car searched. That escalated in just 60 seconds.
And I feel like I was profiled. I'm young, I'm African American.
Both of those drivers were eventually released without charges or citations. They're just two of dozens of drivers who filed formal complaints over stops and searches by the 1863 Tactical Unit here, according to new records obtained by the I-Team. Their attorneys call it a pattern.
I think that the way officers choose to treat somebody shouldn't be based on the color of their skin.
Lamorris Bell filed a lawsuit last week against the city and officers who stopped him. The city wouldn't comment on pending litigation or his traffic stop.
Dude, we do this about 100 times a night. You think you're the only one?
Desmond Northington also sued the city and the officers who stopped him. The city denied wrongdoing, but recently agreed to settle his lawsuit for $80,000.
It's not police work. It doesn't help keep anyone safe. It makes people fear and disrespect the police, and it costs the city hundreds of thousands of dollars.
After filing multiple Freedom of Information Act requests for police records, the I-Team found police leaders were warned of concerning and problematic patterns by this tactical team last year by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, or COPA, the independent city agency that investigates allegations of police misconduct. In a letter dated December 27, 2024, obtained by the I-Team, a director of investigations for COPA informed the 18th District Commander that, quote, over the past year, COPA had received over 50 complaints related to the 1863 Tactical Team. COPA said more than 90% of the complaints involved black drivers, despite black residents comprising only 6% of the district's population. The letter said that while some of the stops may have been justified, the racial disparity may be indicative of implicit bias and/or racial profiling. Some of 1863's members have histories of complaints, COPA noted, that led to discipline. Marsh says he only recently learned of that letter.
I think this is a bombshell. They know that what they're doing is unlawful. They've been disciplined for it before. They're continuing to be disciplined for it.
The I-Team found no formal response by Chicago police to COPA's specific concerns last December. But in a letter addressed to the agency leadership nearly 3 months later, Superintendent Snelling referenced the 18th District letter and requested that, per city rules, all further communication go through him rather than directly with district leadership. The Chicago Police Department declined our request for an interview. In a statement, a spokesperson said, in part, traffic stops are only conducted when there is reasonable articulable suspicion that a person is committing, is about to commit, or has committed a criminal offense.
It's not the whole department. It's not even most of the department. In fact, here, it is, I think there is a clear problem with the 18th District, and obviously a clear problem with 1863.
After so many years of talk about reform and oversight, we have Chicago police officers who are still doing things in the old ways.
The Chicago Police Department told us all members of the 1863 Tactical Team are still on the police force. Chicago police say Superintendent Snelling is, quote, committed to implementing a new traffic stop policy rooted in constitutional policing that may include new restrictions on when officers can search vehicles. No timeline has been given on when that new policy could go into effect.